You're a summoner? That's the weakest class in the world. The moment Lin Xiao awakened his class, everyone laughed at him. His rival called him trash. No team wanted him. No one believed he could clear a dungeon. Even a normal combat class was considered better than becoming a summoner. But they had no idea. Lin Xiao had awakened a unique S-tier talent. A talent so powerful that nobody else in the world could ever obtain it. Every single day, he gains a brand new S-rank talent. His first summon was just a tiny skeleton. Weak, pathetic, worthless. But after receiving an S-rank talent, it evolved into a terrifying Death Knight. A monster capable of slaughtering entire armies. Then his slime gained the power of endless evolution through devouring. His goblin became a master of legendary weapons. And that was only the beginning. While other people struggled to make one summon stronger, Lin Xiao gave countless S-rank talents to all of his summons. Every day they evolved. Every day they grew stronger. Every day they became more terrifying. Geniuses? Prodigies? Heroes? None of them could even defeat his weakest summon. Then the abyss descended upon the world. Demon gods appeared. Ancient monsters awakened. Even the gods themselves looked down upon humanity. But when humanity stood on the edge of extinction, one man stepped forward. Behind him stood an army powerful enough to shake heaven and earth. An army of death knights, ancient beasts, divine creatures, and beings powerful enough to rival gods. The world finally realized one terrifying truth. The strongest army was never an army. The strongest kingdom was never a kingdom. It was one summoner, and his summons. This is the story of Lin Xiao, the summoner who turned the weakest class into the strongest existence in the world. Week 1 8-hour video will be uploaded. All novels uploaded here are completed, so you will get a full story without searching or waiting. I have listened to the translated version on web, and there are no major problems with translation. If you want Chinese novel translated, give me the original name of the novel and I will respond to your request as soon as possible. Please make sure your request is on the latest video. If you hear this "u" sound in the novel, it means either question mark or some space is left, like getting materials or experience gained there more but not shown. If after a name is used and after there is silence, it means exclamation marks were used as in shock. I don't know if this will happen in recorded one, but it happened in web version. Chapter 104. After listening to Qin Chuan's account, Yao Tianyi felt that what he said was becoming increasingly outrageous. Repelling the abyss alone, having summoned beasts deal with the bosses of the remaining 4 dungeons separately. What was even more outrageous was the appearance of the archdemon Darkborn Archdemon. Lin Xiao was even able to come out completely unharmed. It was simply unbelievable. After Qin Chuan finished speaking, Yao Tianyi looked at Lin Xiao. Is everything he said true? Lin Xiao nodded. Mostly accurate. Then summon all your summoned beasts. I want to see if they truly possess such strength. Yao Tianyi clearly still didn't believe it. Lin Xiao did not refuse and immediately summoned the Death Knight and the others. Death Knight, Slime, Goblin King, Spider Prince, Savage Mechanical Ox, Lucky Spirit, Snow Girl Doll. A total of 7 summoned beasts. Every single one was exceptionally powerful. 7 summoned beasts. Wait, Lin Xiao, aren't you only level 20? How can you have so many summoned beasts? Qin Chuan was utterly shocked. No wonder he could split his forces and clear so many dungeons in one go. Seeing Lin Xiao's 7 summoned beasts, Yao Tianyi also wore a stunned expression. This situation was hundreds of times better than he had anticipated. At that moment, Nan Wanqing's words involuntarily echoed in his ear. This is the last chance for hope. Seeing Qin Chuan's surprised look, Lin Xiao explained, perhaps my high spirit allows me to learn a few extra summoned beast summoning skills. With Lin Xiao's current spirit, learning 20 summoned beast summoning skills would not be a problem, but he felt it wasn't necessary. Wait a minute. Isn't that a Snow Girl doll? I remember there's one exactly like yours in the school's secret realm dungeon. Recovering from the shock, Qin Chuan noticed Lin Xiao's Snow Girl doll. He had seen it in the secret realm dungeon. Yao Tianyi glanced at it and said, Nan Wanxing gave this to you, right? He said he would wait until you awakened. Lin Xiao scratched his head. No. Yao Tianyi raised an eyebrow. No? My eyes aren't deceiving me. I can recognize it. This is clearly the Snow Girl doll from the secret realm dungeon. Lin Xiao explained, This is indeed the Snow Girl doll from the school's secret realm dungeon, but the military god didn't give it to me. I caught it myself. You caught it. Yao Tianyi and Qin Chuan were stunned. This answer was completely unexpected. It happened like this. Lin Xiao briefly recounted the events. Awesome. I admire you. Qin Chuan couldn't help but give Lin Xiao a thumbs up. Lin Xiao, I rarely admire people, but you are one of them. So that's how it is. It seems you have quite a few good things on you, kid. Yao Tianyi smiled, then said, Xiao Chuan, I need to talk to Lin Xiao alone. Qin Chuan immediately understood his meaning and nodded. Then this student will go back and rest first. Zhang. Just as Qin Chuan left Bright Heart Lake, and Lin Xiao was wondering what Yao Tianyi wanted to talk about, he saw a sharp sword shooting toward him. Before it even got close, a sword aura struck, instantly tearing his shirt. On his chest, a hideous heart protruded, beating slowly. I sensed something wrong with your aura after you returned. Combined with Qin Chuan's description, would the Darkborn Archdemon suddenly appear in an abyss dungeon like crazy, do nothing, and then leave? Even an idiot knows that's impossible. What is going on with your chest? It's actually emitting such powerful abyss energy. Yao Tianyi asked with a grave expression. The sharp sword hovered above Lin Xiao's head, looking as if it could drop and take his life at any moment. Lin Xiao was not surprised. If Yao Tianyi asked, he would have told him, but he hadn't expected such a crude method. Tearing his clothes off directly. It happened like this. Lin Xiao explained the general sequence of events, including the reason for the Darkborn Archdemon's appearance. That damned scoundrel, to put such a curse on you. Yao Tianyi cursed angrily, then retrieved the sword, took out a special grade purification pill, and threw it to Lin Xiao. Eat this. It should be able to lift your curse. Special grade purification pill. Removes any negative effect or curse below level 100. A special grade purification pill. Seeing the pill in his hand, Lin Xiao couldn't help but exclaim, Special grade, this item is something money can't buy. However, Lin Xiao threw the pill back. Teacher, this is useless. Yao Tianyi caught the special grade purification pill and asked doubtfully, Useless? I remember the Darkborn Archdemon isn't even level 100 yet. It's like this. Lin Xiao explained the situation with the curse again, including the fact that he had used Venus Blessing. Even the power of Venus couldn't lift this curse. This is a bit troublesome. Yao Tianyi frowned. He hadn't expected the Darkborn Archdemon to use power involving a deity for this curse named Curse Frost. Just how much did he hate Lin Xiao? Teacher, do you know of any other way to break this curse? Lin Xiao seized the opportunity to ask. Yao Tianyi shook his head. I haven't thought of anything yet, but since Venus's power has sealed the curse, we don't have to worry too much. We have enough time to find a way to break it. Right? Does the Heart of Curse have any other effects on you? Lin Xiao shook his head. Not for now, other than my chest looking a bit scary. As long as there aren't any. Yao Tianyi nodded, feeling much more relieved. Although Venus has fallen, she was a deity after all. Sealing a curse is still no problem for her power. You go back and rest first. I'll look for other solutions for you. Returning to the temple dormitory, Lin Xiao saw Qin Chuan chatting with Grandpa Nyo here. Lin Xiao, you really are staying here too. Qin Chuan was not surprised to see Lin Xiao appear. Senior brother also lives here? I'm in 302. You must be staying on the second floor. Work hard. The higher up you go in the temple, the better the benefits. Qin Chuan said with the look of a veteran. Oh? The benefits are different on every floor? What exactly are the differences? Lin Xiao couldn't help but feel curious. Naturally. However, due to the temple's rules, I can't reveal them to you. You'll have to rely on yourself to move up, Qin Chuan said. Lin Xiao didn't mind and immediately asked about something else. I remember someone else lives in the temple as well. Yes, she lives on the 4th floor, but she's a hikikomori. You almost never see her. In fact, I haven't seen her once since I moved in. I only know she's a girl. Lin Xiao. That mysterious? After a brief chat, Lin Xiao returned to his own dormitory. Although he encountered a major crisis this time, the rewards were quite good. He got 30 treasure chests alone. I hope I can open some good items to strengthen the Death Knight and the others. Chapter 105, A Great Harvest. The 2 achievements, Monster Slayer and Abyss Hunter, brought Lin Xiao a considerable haul. He now had 30 treasure chests and countless materials. Open the Abyss treasure chests. Lin Xiao grandly opened 10 at once. Let's see what good things a 10 draw can bring. Obtained Enhancement Stone *50, Modification Stone *30, Forging Stone *20, Book of the Forest, Skill Priest, Flashing Thunder Whip, Weapon, Dragon Slaying Blade, Weapon, Flower Fairy Essence. Just average. The skill book is for a priest. Ignoring the priest's skill book, Lin Xiao looked at the 2 pieces of equipment. Flashing Thunder Whip. Level 20. Quality Legendary. Class Warrior. Attributes: Constitution plus 1000, Strength plus 3000, Intelligence plus 300. Effect: Flashing Thunder Shadow. When initiating an attack, a Thunder Shadow remains at the attack location, lasting 30 seconds. A legendary grade lightning-type weapon. Not bad. Although the effect was mediocre, Lin Xiao didn't mind, because lightning-type weapons were perfect for the Goblin King. With the bonus provided by the Purple Heaven Divine Thunder talent, lightning-type weapons could unleash their full potential. Dragon Slaying Blade. Level 20. Quality Legendary. Class Warrior. Attributes: Constitution plus 1000, Strength plus 3000, Intelligence plus 1200. Effect 1. Dragon Slaying. When dealing damage to dragon-type creatures, damage is increased by 50%. Effect 2. Dragon's Aura. Damage is increased by 50%. Lin Xiao really liked the imposing great sword with the dragon head hilt, but unfortunately, he couldn't use it himself. This can be reserved for the Death Knight. It's time his equipment got an upgrade. Putting the weapons away, Lin Xiao opened the treasure chests again. Another 10. Obtained Forging Stone *20, Modification Stone *30, Enhancement Stone *30, Summon Nine-Tailed Fox. Skill: Summoner. Orb of Deception. Weapon: Annihilation Thunder Hammer. Weapon: Demon Fox Essence. Huh? A summoner skill actually appeared. Lin Xiao was surprised. Because summoner skill books were inherently rare drops, getting one was quite lucky. Summon Nine-Tailed Fox. Level 25. Quality Rare. Applicable class: Summoner. Description: A summoned beast possessing decent magical abilities, combining cunning and charm. I need to be level 25 to learn it, so I'll have to put it aside for now. Lin Xiao stored the skill book, planning to learn it if the opportunity arose. He already had Slime and Snow Girl Doll as magic-type summon beasts, so learning the Nine-Tailed Fox skill was optional. But the next second, Lin Xiao changed his mind. Orb of Deception. Quality Legendary. Applicable: Summoned Beast. Fox exclusive. Attributes: Constitution plus 500, Intelligence plus 3000, Magic Power plus 4000. Effect: Damage increases by 100% when casting skills. Consumption reduced. Exclusive equipment for a summoned beast? Something like this exists. Lin Xiao was surprised looking at the Orb of Deception in his hand. He had never seen exclusive equipment for a summoned beast before. Summon Nine-Tailed Fox, and this weapon feel like they belong together. Too bad I can't learn it yet. Lin Xiao felt a bit regretful, otherwise, he could check if exclusive equipment had extra effects. Annihilation Thunder Hammer. Level 20. Quality, legendary. Class, warrior. Attributes: Constitution plus 1000, Strength plus 2500, Intelligence plus 1200. Effect: Annihilation Thunder. Attacks carry the Annihilation Thunder effect, increasing lightning damage by 50%. Another lightning-type weapon, truly excellent. Lin Xiao was very satisfied this time, having even obtained some unexpected items. The last 10 now. Obtained: Enhancement Stone *20, Modification Stone *20, Forging Stone *10, Intermediate Recovery Potion, Heavy Impact, Skill a Guardian, Wind of Calamity, Weapon, Elephant Soul Essence *10. The harvest is good this time. The Goblin King's treasury can finally add some equipment. Although many weapons weren't suitable with the King's treasury talent, any weapon was accepted. He then summoned the slime and fed it some unused materials, naturally saving some to sell on the auction house. Lin Xiao muttered while feeding the slime. With my current strength, entering a level 30 dungeon shouldn't be a problem. I shouldn't worry about Serena coming back when I run dungeons. Their base was raided by the war god, so they probably won't have time to look for me for a while. It would be best if they were all killed. As for the curse, he placed his hand over his heart, able to feel his own heart beating violently beneath his skin. Although the curse will be activated after awakening, it doesn't hinder my leveling right now. I still need to prioritize raising my level. Being level 20 now, the level was still a bit too low. I'm just short of a little experience to reach level 21. I'll go grind in the Holy Temple Special Instance for a bit. Lin Xiao called out to the air, and the Holy Temple responded, taking him into the dungeon. The Holy Temple Special Instance is very convenient. Not only can he train his summoned beasts, but he can also earn rent and gain experience. It is simply a leveling sanctuary. Bang! An explosion sounded in the room, and all the materials in the container were burned to charcoal. It's over, failed again. Let's try once more. This time, I lasted a little longer than last time. As the girl prepared to continue her experiment, she found the material box was empty. Damn it! This month's quota is already used up, and only 5 days have passed. Did I use it too fast? Or did they withhold my materials? Never mind. I'll go up and see if there's any available. The girl took out a bronze tablet and immediately logged onto the auction house to search for the materials she needed. Essence. After entering the keyword, the item information popped up immediately. Oh, there really is some. Wow, quite a few types. The girl didn't care about the price. She bought everything she saw, seemingly intent on clearing the stock. But soon she noticed a phenomenon. The essence seemed to be sold by the same person. Who is this person named Xiao? How does he have so much essence? The girl muttered while buying. Which essence? It's Xiao again. He even has this kind of thing. I couldn't get it the last time I applied to the higher-ups. Without hesitation, the girl immediately bought this legendary grade material. Essential materials for the mysterious purifier. I can make a few more now. I didn't expect to have such a good haul from visiting the auction house this time. The girl happily exited the auction house, preparing to continue her experiment. But who is this Xiao? He must be a fierce individual who frequently runs abyss dungeons. Otherwise, he wouldn't have so much essence. I should leave my contact information and ask him to sell the goods directly to me in the future. That way, I can exchange my quota for other materials. Chapter 106. Not long after listing, the essence materials were instantly sold out. This speed truly surprised Lin Xiao. Afterward, he saw the message the other party sent, but only glanced at it before choosing to ignore it. Long-term supply? It's not like he specializes in farming these things. What if they get familiar and start haggling? The next day, Lin Xiao arrived at Mingxin Lake and spoke to Yao Tianyi about the matter of exclusive equipment. Summoned beasts have exclusive weapons? I've been researching and cultivating summoners for over a decade and have never heard of it. Yao Tianyi was also very surprised to hear this. Generally speaking, summoned beasts can only wear 1 or 2 pieces of equipment. Any more is impossible. But exclusive equipment, This was the first time he had heard of it. You are much stronger than the summoners I previously trained, and you have brought about many new discoveries. Yao Tianyi returned the Orb of Deception to Lin Xiao. Being able to repel the abyss alone at level 20, if it were an ordinary summoner, they would still be figuring out how to clear a level 20 dungeon. Lin Xiao scratched his head. I will research the matter of exclusive weapons for summoned beasts afterward. For now, let me tell you about the knowledge concerning summoners. Yao Tianyi ended the topic and began teaching Lin Xiao. Lin Xiao immediately straightened his posture and listened attentively. Although the other party's class wasn't summoner, his decade-plus of research experience made his knowledge highly valuable. Summoners are generally divided into 3 schools: the sacrifice school, the single-core or dual-core school, and the multi-core school. I looked at your summoned beasts yesterday. Your cultivation direction seems to be toward the multi-core school. Lin Xiao nodded. That's right. With an S-rank talent as support, if he didn't pursue multi-core cultivation, he would feel unworthy of his title as a summoner. Now, whether it was the Death Knight, the Slime, or the Savage Machinery, they all possessed impressive combat power. The Spider Prince might be slightly weaker, but he is an assassin after all and usually isn't deployed in direct combat. He is mainly responsible for sneak attacks. Yao Tianyi continued. The multi-core approach consumes a huge amount of resources. I am very curious how you managed to cultivate so many summoned beasts. Lin Xiao was about to explain but was interrupted by Yao Tianyi. It doesn't matter if you don't say anything. After all, it's your secret. Lin Xiao immediately kept silent. Yao Tianyi continued. Since you chose the multi-core school, let me first tell you about its advantages and disadvantages. First, your summoned beasts are an absolute mess. Lin Xiao was startled by Yao Tianyi's sudden loud voice. Summoned beasts are a mess? That can't be right. I think my summoned beasts are very powerful. Lin Xiao retorted. No one said your summoned beasts aren't powerful, but your composition is a total mess. The multi-core school doesn't mean you max out every single summoned beast. Lin Xiao countered. Isn't that the case? Of course not. Yao Tianyi snapped. Who has enough resources to max out every single summoned beast? Summoners usually don't team up with others, and others don't want to team up with summoners. Therefore, you alone are a team, and your summoned beasts are your teammates. Hearing this, Lin Xiao felt like he had grasped something crucial. A typical team is composed of a warrior, a mage, a guardian, and a cleric, allowing for balanced offense and defense, as well as sustained combat. At this point, Lin Xiao interjected. So the summoned beasts should also follow this format? Correct. Yao Tianyi nodded. In fact, they can do even better. To deal with enemies and environments of different situations, you dispatch different summoned teams to handle any battle and achieve victory. This is the multi-core school, and it was the initial concept proposed by Wanxing, the god of war. The nation also invested significant resources into cultivating summoners because of this. Lin Xiao suddenly saw the light. Deploying different summoned beasts for different enemies. That is the essence of a summoner. I understand. I really hadn't thought of this before. Previous battles were all about overwhelming the enemy with numbers, feeling a bit like fighting independently. But now, after hearing Yao Tianyi's understanding of the summoner class, he realized he could focus on team compositions of different summoned beasts and search for appropriate ones, instead of blindly learning every summoned beast skill book he came across. It's good that you understand. Go back and think about it carefully. Yao Tianyi was very satisfied with Lin Xiao's reaction. The student then left. For the next week, Lin Xiao went to Mingxin Lake every day to have Yao Tianyi lecture him. After returning, he would enter the Holy Temple Special Instance to level up, having now reached level 22. Although Lin Xiao followed the multi-core school, Yao Tianyi still taught him about the effects of using sacrifice on summoned beasts. Lin Xiao listened very carefully, noting down all the characteristics of the summoned beasts. However, the class time was very short every day, which Lin Xiao thought was Yao Tianyi giving him enough time to digest the material. Later, he learned that Yao Tianyi simply had a craving for alcohol and didn't want to teach anymore. I'm telling you, Lin Xiao, you really don't need to come every day. Look at Qin Chuan. He hasn't been here once. One day after finishing class, Yao Tianyi couldn't help but speak up. Lin Xiao arriving punctually every day forced him to teach an 8 a.m. class daily. His days of sleeping in were greatly reduced. Now that he mentioned it, Lin Xiao realized that Qin Chuan hardly ever came here. I don't need to come every day? You really don't. But I haven't finished learning all the knowledge about summoners yet. Those who live in the holy temple are geniuses among geniuses. What you need is more practical experience. Didn't you acquire the sacrifice skill? Why don't you hurry up and try it out? I save that skill for emergencies. I don't usually use it, Lin Xiao replied. Fight more battles. That way you can better understand your summoned beasts. Hurry up and go. Yao Tianyi quickly found an excuse to send Lin Xiao away. After leaving Mingxin Lake, his phone chimed with a message from Jiang Ningxue. Lin Xiao, you've been at Imperial Capital University for so many days. Why haven't you looked for me? Following the message was an angry panda emoji. Just finished class. Something wrong? Should I come find you now? He said he finished class, but he actually hadn't attended one at all. Jiang Ningxue, I'm planning to go to a dungeon and am short one person. Hurry up and come over. We'll have exactly 4. Looking at the message from Ningxue, Lin Xiao couldn't help but fall into contemplation, then replied, asking me to run a dungeon? Are you sure? Jiang Ningxue, of course. The main goal this time isn't experience. It's to clear a special wild dungeon. Hurry up and get over here. We're already at the entrance. If you're late, we won't be able to get in. All right, I'm on my way. Since Jiang Ningxue had no objection, Lin Xiao had no reason to refuse. But it's a wild dungeon? Don't wild dungeons usually focus more on experience? I don't get it. Whatever, I'll just go over there first. Chapter 107. Ningxue, who did you invite? If their strength is too weak, it won't work. Li Shui, the girl who shared a dorm with Jiang Ningxue, asked. You didn't call your boyfriend over, did you? I heard you say he got into Imperial Capital University with you. But why haven't I seen him visit you? He's very busy. He probably doesn't have time, Jiang Ningxue explained. What's there to be busy with right after school started? Ding Xia chimed in, stirring trouble. Maybe your boyfriend is flirting with other girls and doesn't have time to see you. Jiang Ningxue thought of the usual Lin Xiao and immediately shook her head. He wouldn't do that. Li Shui said, that's hard to say. There's a pretty good-looking girl in our cohort, by Yishue, right? Ding Xia picked up where she left off, saying, that's the name. I heard the line of people pursuing her stretches from the school gate all the way to Mingxin Lake. Jiang Ningxue remained unmoved. She had already seen Bai Yishue during the Dragon Flame Group assessment. She was indeed good-looking. Although Bai Yishue had spoken to Lin Xiao, Jiang Ningxue could tell that Lin Xiao wasn't interested in her. Ah, he's here. Jiang Ningxue saw Lin Xiao rushing over from a distance and waved to signal him. Lin Xiao, over here. Lin Xiao. Li Shui and Ding Xia were stunned. Isn't Lin Xiao the top scholar of this year's college entrance examination? Holy cow, he's Ningxue's boyfriend? You sly Ningxue. You didn't even tell us you had such an amazing boyfriend. Lin Xiao walked over, glanced at Li Shui and Ding Xia, and then asked Jiang Ningxue, are you just waiting for me? Jiang Ningxue nodded. Yes, it's a special dungeon called Southern Stream Valley. Let's hurry up and leave. I'll explain the situation on the way. If we go too late, we'll miss the chance. The 4 people took a taxi to their destination, and along the way, Jiang Ningxue explained the details of the dungeon to Lin Xiao. Southern Stream Valley is a special treasure dungeon where the monsters yield high experience points and a large number of rare materials. The experience gained is acquired independently and is not reduced due to forming a team. On the contrary, the more people in the team entering the dungeon, the more experience they gain and the more rare materials drop. Therefore, teams usually choose to enter together with 4 people. Lin Xiao was slightly surprised after hearing this. There's actually such a special dungeon? Yes, this dungeon appears randomly, so we have to seize the opportunity quickly. A lot of people have already gone. Jiang Ningxue said. Oh, and also, I heard that the Southern Stream Valley dungeon has a hidden map, and the monsters inside the hidden map offer even richer experience and treasures. Li Shui quickly interjected. Oh, Lin Xiao raised an eyebrow. There's a hidden map too? Yes, if we're lucky enough to find the hidden map, we could level up several times. By the way, Lin Xiao, what level are you now? Ding Xia asked. Level 22, Lin Xiao replied without hiding it. Level 22? Wow, how did you level up so fast? I'm only level 17 now. Do you have any secret to leveling up? Li Shui was shocked and quickly sought advice from Lin Xiao. No, just run more dungeons. Then what is your class? How did you manage to get such a high score during the college entrance examination? Ding Xia asked again. Summoner. As for the score, I just needed to defeat the boss during the assault phase. Lin Xiao thought for a moment, deciding he still couldn't mention the fact that he had captured the boss. A summoner? Wow. Can a summoner be that powerful? Li Shui looked at Lin Xiao in surprise. She thought Lin Xiao would be some kind of warrior class, but she never expected him to be a summoner. Ding Xia smiled. It's not that the summoner is powerful. It's that Lin Xiao is powerful. Am I right? Lin Xiao replied. I suppose so. Jiang Ningxue puffed up her cheeks, annoyed by the girls flocking around Lin Xiao. Right, Lin Xiao. How did you and Ningxue meet? Yeah, we're really curious. The two gossipy girls brought up their favorite topic. About that? Lin Xiao rubbed his chin. Jiang Ningxue glared at Lin Xiao. You can't say. Oh. The two drew out the sound and said in unison, There's a secret you can't tell. No, there isn't. This is just a secret between the two of us. Jiang Ningxue looked at Lin Xiao with an expression that clearly said, If you dare tell, you're dead. Lin Xiao shrugged. These are beautiful memories for the two of us, so it's inconvenient to reveal them. The car could only stop 800 meters away from Southern Valley, leaving them to walk the remaining distance. Quite a few people are already here. We should hurry and enter. Li Shui saw many four-person teams entering the valley and began urging everyone else. Emichim, let's quicken our pace. As she spoke, Jiang Ningxue explained to Lin Xiao, the portal to the Southern Stream Valley dungeon appears randomly, so it relies heavily on luck. I heard the probability is higher in the central area. The four of them entered the valley. Southern Valley wasn't a completely safe place. Monsters occasionally appeared here, though their level wouldn't be too high. It appeared. It's a portal. Ding Xia shouted. Just as they were about to rush over, a team closer to the portal entered one step ahead of them. Ding Xia angrily said, Damn it! I clearly spotted it first. It's fine, we'll just keep looking. They searched for over half an hour. Either they didn't find one, or they were too far away and someone else beat them to it. A dungeon entrance will generate 100 meters to the right. At this moment, the abyssal eye displayed a message. Found it. There's a portal right ahead. Saying this, Lin Xiao walked to the right. There isn't one, over there. Before she could finish speaking, Li Shui saw a portal appear right before her eyes. There really is one. What are you standing around for? Hurry up and go in. The four quickly entered the dungeon to avoid someone else snatching it. Li Shui asked, We finally made it in. Lin Xiao, how did you know a portal would appear here? Just a guess. Li Shui didn't dwell on why Lin Xiao's guess was so accurate. She pulled out a shield and said, Let's hurry and set off. The monsters here are very weak. The highest level won't exceed 15. Hee, why do we need to fight? Isn't Lin Xiao a summoner? And he's so strong. We can just wait to collect the experience. Ding Xia said, adopting a posture of having already given up fighting. Oh, right. Li Shui immediately realized this, quickly put away her weapon, and looked at Lin Xiao with expectant eyes. Let me see how powerful your summoned beast is. Jiang Ningxue rolled her eyes at the two of them. Lin Xiao didn't mind and immediately summoned his slime. A slime? Isn't that just an experience fodder? Seeing Lin Xiao's summoned beast, Li Shui and Ding Xia were extremely shocked. They had all assumed Lin Xiao's summoned beast would be some kind of mighty and fierce existence. But they never expected it to be a slime. The slime isn't weak. You'll find out soon enough. Chapter 108. Although the dungeon's name was Southern Stream Valley, Lin Xiao and the others were currently in a ruin. Our luck is too good. It's a ruin map. I heard from my senior that ruin maps are the easiest to find hidden maps within dungeons. Jiang Ningxue had clearly done her homework before coming. Yes, next are jungles and finally swamps, Li Shui added. I heard a senior say that in their year they entered a swamp map, and the hidden map was in the swamp. They were covered in mud when they went in. A hidden map in the swamp? How did they find it? I heard someone accidentally fell into the swamp and then discovered it. It was a blessing in disguise. The three girls chatted behind Lin Xiao, looking completely as if they were on a tourist trip. Soon, Lin Xiao encountered the first monster in the dungeon. Treasure thief. Level 10. Quality normal.
Constitution 1200.
Strength 20. Intelligence 50. Agility 10. Magic 40. Spirit 5. Skill coin scatter attack. Such weak attributes. Seeing the monster's attributes, Lin Xiao thought he had misread them. He confirmed again and found that its attributes were indeed that low. He felt like he could slap it to death. Slime, send it back. A fireball was immediately thrown, instantly burning the monster into ashes. Minus 110,453. Lin Xiao. The high damage made Lin pause. The monsters here not only had weak attributes but also almost no defense. No, it wasn't that they had no defense, it might even be negative. Successfully killed treasure thief. Experience plus 100,000. Obtained pearl shell powder. 100,000 experience? Lin Xiao's eyes widened. One monster was worth clearing a king-level dungeon once. No, it might even be twice. Wow, it's 100,000 experience. If I kill one more, I can level up. Seeing the sudden increase in experience, Li Shui shouted excitedly. Jiang Ningxue was also very excited to see the experience soar. Clearing a dungeon once doesn't give this much. With so much experience, won't we gain several levels after clearing it? As they delved deeper, although the monsters gave a lot of experience, their numbers were very sparse. In 10 minutes, they had only killed 10 treasure thieves. But it allowed Jiang Ningxue and the others to level up twice. Lin Xiao was now level 23, still half an experience bar away from the next level. In the middle jar on the right, a treasure chest monster has been found. Abyssal, I suddenly gave a prompt. There's a monster hidden in the jar. Without another word, Lin Xiao had the slime smash it. Every monster here meant a large amount of experience, so naturally, he couldn't let it go. The jar was destroyed, and the treasure chest monster immediately fled. Unlike ordinary treasure chest monsters, it didn't have sharp teeth and fangs, nor did it stick out a long tongue, looking like it wanted to eat people. Instead, it was filled with gold, silver, and jewels, emitting an alluring glow, making one want to claim it all. Wealth treasure chest. Rare. Level 10. Quality rare.
Constitution 2500.
Strength 2. Intelligence 5. Agility 100. Magic 40. Spirit 5. Skill treasure. Treasure. Randomly obtain an item upon death. It's a rare treasure chest monster. I heard from my senior that these things give a lot of experience and drop rare items when killed. Don't let it get away. Li Shui shouted excitedly the moment she saw the wealth treasure chest fleeing. Actually, she didn't need to say anything. Lin Xiao had already ordered the slime to attack. Its skill was to drop items after being killed. What a strange skill. Several spells blasted out, blocking all routes for the wealth treasure chest, and then a single spell killed it. Successfully killed wealth treasure chest. Experience plus 200,000. Obtained. Blessing of the gods. Lin Xiao was instantly stunned. Not to mention the exaggerated 200,000 experience. Just the item obtained was extraordinary. Blessing of the gods. When he used the transparent potion, he had heard the evil dragon head and darkborn archdemon mention the name Blessing of the Gods. The transparent potion was merely an imitation of the blessing of the gods. Blessing of the Gods. After use, enter an invincible state, unable to be targeted or perceived, lasting 30 minutes. Effect ends upon attacking Too strong. Lin Xiao couldn't help but gasp. 30 minutes of invincibility. 30 minutes. No wonder the evil dragon head and darkborn archdemon were so shocked when they saw him use the transparent potion, thinking it was the blessing of the gods. Wow! 200,000 experience. And a legendary grade equipment. We've hit the jackpot. Li Shui went crazy with joy. I also got a legendary grade equipment. It's a priest's robe. Jiang Ningxua's face lit up with joy. Clearly the equipment's attributes were not bad. How come you both got good stuff? I only got a rare jewelry set. Ding Xia said with a bitter face. Li Shui rolled her eyes at her. Are you humble bragging? You're complaining about a jewelry set. But it's for an assassin, it doesn't suit me. Jiang Ningxue ignored the two of them. Lin Xiao, what did you get? Lin Xiao shook his head. My luck wasn't so good. It's a consumable item. Jiang Ningxue saw right through him. It must be an incredible item. You're already secretly smiling. I did get a pretty good item. It would be awesome if we could keep entering dungeons like this. Lin Xiao couldn't help but sigh. You wish. Everyone can only enter this kind of dungeon once. To enter again, you have to wait 7 years. Jiang Ningxue said. 7 years, that's a bit too long. Lin Xiao wasn't surprised by these exaggerated entry conditions. Instead, he felt it was quite normal. If one could enter every now and then, this world would probably have a few more powerful figures like the God of War. Continuing deeper into the dungeon. Unfortunately, they didn't encounter any more wealth treasure chests before reaching the boss door. Don't go in and fight the boss yet. We haven't found the hidden map. If we kill the boss, we'll be forcibly kicked out of the dungeon. Jiang Ningxue quickly said. Lin Xiao naturally knew this. However, throughout their journey, Abyssal I hadn't detected any hidden maps. Could only be said that it was very well hidden. Let's go back the way we came and look. See if we missed any secret doors or anything, Ding Xia said. There aren't any along the way. Lin Xiao looked around, then gazed up at the ceiling, and Abyssal I immediately gave a prompt. Hidden map entrance discovered. It was indeed up there. Lin Xiao pointed to the ceiling and said, Found it. It's right above us. Above? But how do we get in if it's so high? Whoosh. The slime puckered its mouth and exhaled ice, and an ice staircase immediately appeared. Going up is simple. Chapter 109. Following the frozen stairs, Lin Xiao reached the sky summit. After searching around, he found the mechanism to open the hidden map. Lin Xiao immediately stepped inside, and Jiang Ningxue and the other two quickly followed. Roar! As soon as they entered, an angry roar sounded in their ears, causing Lin Xiao's eardrums to ache. A massive blob of an eye glared furiously at the four of them. The reason it was called a blob was that a large number of fleshy tumors had grown behind the eye, accumulating until it looked like an eyeball sprouting from a lump of flesh. Squirming evil left eye boss. Level 20. Quality rare.
Constitution 7000.
Strength 100. Intelligence 300. Agility 50. Magic power 80. Spirit 10. Skills. Rock cone attack. Petrification eye. Squirming evil right eye boss. Level 20. Quality rare.
Constitution 7000.
Strength 100. Intelligence 300. Agility 50. Magic power 80. Spirit 10. Skills. Rock cone attack. Petrification eye. Wow! There are actually 2 bosses. What a disgusting monster. What is that thing? Li Shui and Ding Xia subconsciously retreated a few steps upon seeing the bosses before them. They had never seen such repulsive monsters before. Strong in appearance, weak in reality. Although the 2 bosses looked terrifying, their stats were quite ordinary. The slime immediately launched an attack, using 2 spells alone to instantly kill them both. Successfully killed Squirming Evil Right Eye. EXP plus 300,000. Obtained Tower of Heaven entry ticket. Successfully killed Squirming Evil Left Eye. EXP plus 300,000. Obtained Holy Blessing Potion *1. Lin Xiao was no longer too surprised by the high amount of EXP. This was simply the nature of the dungeon. What interested him more were the items obtained from killing the boss. Tower of Heaven entry ticket. Allows entry into the Tower of Heaven upon use. The Tower of Heaven? Isn't that the trial tower? Lin Xiao looked at the entry ticket in his hand, recalling the tall tower located within Great Xia. The Tower of Heaven can only be entered after level 30. It has 100 floors, and defeating monsters on specific floors grants extra rewards and stat bonuses. Lin Xiao wasn't sure how much an entry ticket was worth, but since it dropped from this dungeon, it must be quite valuable. I can go check it out once I reach the required level. Lin Xiao put away the entry ticket and then looked at the other item. Holy Blessing Potion. If used, allows resurrection upon death within 2 hours. Huh? It's actually a resurrection potion? Lin Xiao was astonished. He hadn't expected a resurrection item to drop. If he took it out to sell, people would probably fight tooth and nail for it, as having this item was equivalent to gaining an extra life. This dungeon really has a lot of good stuff. Lin Xiao sighed with emotion again. 3 items dropped, and none of them were simple. Our luck is really good this time. Not only did we discover rare monsters, but we also found a hidden map. This is absolutely amazing.
Li Xiao amat.
Not only did she level up several times, but she also acquired 1 or 2 pieces of legendary equipment. Even if one piece wasn't suitable for her, selling it would fetch a lot of money. She had originally come just for the EXP. Equipment and items were just a matter of luck, as no one could guarantee encountering rare monsters, wealth treasure chests, or finding a hidden map. But this time they encountered both. That's all thanks to Lin Xiao, Ningxue's boyfriend, that we were able to get so many good things, Ding Xia said. He discovered both the wealth treasure chest and the hidden map. His contribution was indispensable. Jiang Ningxue was also pleased. It was absolutely the right decision to invite you this time. She was extremely proud that her boyfriend was so outstanding. If you hadn't told me, I wouldn't have known there was such a good dungeon. Let's go. Let's clear the dungeon first. All the good items in the dungeon had been looted, and they could now leave. They entered the boss room. Another instant kill. However, no good items dropped. The final boss felt like mere window dressing. Lin Xiao was now level 24, needing only 10% more experience value to reach level 25. I'll be level 25 soon. I can try out the 9-tailed fox's power. Lin Xiao was quite looking forward to it. After all, this 9-tailed fox had a piece of exclusive equipment. He wondered how strong she would be once she received it. Just as Lin Xiao and Jiang Ningxue were strolling around campus, treating it as compensation for having not visited her for a while, a voice called out to him. Lin Xiao. Following the voice, Lin Xiao said in surprise, Military god? Lin Xiao walked over with Jiang Ningxue. You're back from the abyss? Uncle Nan. Jiang Ningxue greeted him politely. Uncle Nan? Lin Xiao couldn't help but glance at Jiang Ningxue. Nan Wanqing nodded at Jiang Ningxue, then said, If I hadn't come back, they probably would have cornered me here. Do you have time? There are some things I'd like to discuss with you privately, Nan Wanqing asked. Jiang Ningxue naturally understood what the military god meant and tactfully said, Lin Xiao, I'll head back first. You and Uncle Nan have a good chat. Opportunities to meet Uncle Nan don't come often. Jiang Ningxue gave Lin Xiao an encouraging look and then left. Watching Jiang Ningxue leave, Nan Wanqing smiled. I haven't seen Ningxue in a long time. I can't believe she's grown into such a great beauty. How did a brat like you manage to win her over? Lin Xiao scratched his head. I wouldn't call it winning her over. We just had a little accident when we first met. What is Ningxue's relationship with you? Her father and I have a good relationship. I held her when she was little. Lin Xiao's eyes widened. A good relationship? That's clearly extraordinary. Would parents casually let someone who wasn't close hold their child? He hadn't realized that Lin Xiao's family had such a significant connection to the military god. Did you kill the Darkborn archdemon? Lin Xiao quickly asked the important question. Nan Wanxing shook his head.
No.
I had the chance, but unfortunately, the abyss reinforcements arrived. When I went to kill the Darkborn archdemon, I had already killed one archdemon and exchanged blows with an archduke of demons. When I went for the Darkborn archdemon again, they stopped watching from the sidelines and reacted very quickly. He killed an archdemon and even fought an archduke of demons? Lin Xiao couldn't help but be stunned upon hearing this. That was simply too formidable. Is this the power of the military god? Although I didn't kill the Darkborn archdemon, he was severely injured and likely won't come looking for you for a long time. With the military god's assurance, Lin Xiao felt completely relieved. Then, Nan Wanxing's expression grew solemn, and he said, I am aware of your condition, but I don't have a good treatment method either. Lin Xiao was quite optimistic. It's fine. The curse doesn't affect me much right now, and I still have a long time until my awakening. Then he heard Nan Wanxing say, but there might be a place that holds the method to remove the curse on you. Chapter 110. Is there a solution for the curse on me? Lin Xiao was overjoyed and quickly asked, where is it? You're currently living in the temple dormitory, so you should know about the Holy Temple Special Instance, right? I know. Once you reach the 100th floor, there's a special monster there. Kill it to get a sanctuary core. Once you have the sanctuary core, you'll know what to do. 100th floor? Sanctuary core. Lin Xiao muttered to himself, I'll reach it soon. With 2 more days of effort, I should be able to do it. Hearing Lin Xiao's murmur, Nan Wanxing was stunned and subconsciously asked, 100th floor in 2 days? What floor are you on now? 90. 90? Nan Wanxing's eyes widened. Are you telling me you've been in the Holy Temple Special Instance 24 hours a day? Counting from when Lin Xiao entered Imperial Capital University, it hadn't even been 2 weeks, and he was already on the 100th floor of the Holy Temple Special Instance. This was simply too crazy. Lin Xiao scratched his head and explained, it's not that exaggerated. I just go in whenever I have time. After all, I'm a summoner. I don't need to personally engage in combat. Once he summoned the Death Knight and others, he basically had nothing else to do. Moreover, with the addition of the Snow Girl doll, the speed of challenges increased significantly. And after listening to teacher Yao Tianyi's lectures, he would always enter the Holy Temple Special Instance to test his theories and continuously unearth the potential of his summoned beasts. Unconsciously, he had reached the 90th floor. Once you reach the 100th floor and get the sanctuary core, go ahead and try it. I can't guarantee it will work, Nan Wanxing said. All right, that's all for now. I have other matters, so I'll be leaving. He had come to find Lin Xiao just to tell him this one thing. Now he had to go back for treatment. Entering the abyss and fighting several powerful abyssal demons, it was impossible not to get injured. Lin Xiao called out to him, wait a moment, I still have one question. What else is it? Speak. Is the sanctuary failing? With that sudden question, the surrounding air seemed to stop flowing, and time itself solidified. After a moment, Nan Wanxing retorted, why would you ask that? Because of the abyss. Those abyss monsters can easily use the abyss pillar to eliminate us, and even induce dungeons to become abyssal. At first, Serena using the abyss pillar to kill me made sense, but later, the Darkborn archdemon was also able to use the abyss pillar to inflict a curse upon me. Abyssal demons can do these things so easily. Doesn't that mean they can eliminate us at any time before we grow strong enough? As the restrictions weaken, will abyssal demons be able to directly come here through the abyss pillar? Encountering abyssal demons so many times made Lin Xiao gradually realize this problem. Lin Xiao wasn't sure what restrictions they faced, but thinking carefully, it might be the sanctuary's power, keeping the abyss isolated. Perhaps the sanctuary's power had weakened, causing the abyssal demons to become increasingly rampant. Thus, Lin Xiao couldn't help but wonder if The sanctuary was failing. Seeing Nan Wanxing, he decided to ask him. After all, he was the strongest man in Great Xia, so he must know a lot. Listening to Lin Xiao's question, Nan Wanxing fell into a brief silence. Then he said, "The sanctuary is like a giant generator, a brilliant sun in the sky. There will always be a moment when its energy runs out. From its appearance until now, according to existing records, it has been several hundred years. As for whether the sanctuary has a problem and how long it can last, I don't know. But judging from various signs, the sanctuary is indeed not as strong as before." Lin Xiao suddenly interjected, "Supplement the sanctuary's energy?" Nan Wanxing glanced at him. "That's a good idea, but these are not things you should be thinking about or doing right now. Even if the sanctuary truly has a problem, we adults are at the forefront, dealing with it. It's not your turn yet." Up on the second floor, Lin Xiao felt that what Nan Wanxing said was indeed true. That wasn't something he needed to worry about right now. If someone told you the sun would burn out in 500 years, would you panic? Not at all, because you wouldn't live to see that day. If the sanctuary really is failing, then I'll trust the wisdom of future generations. Right now, the most pressing issue is the curse within me. Just then, Lin Xiao saw Grandpa Nyo walking along with a watering can, watering the flowers outside the corridor. "Hello, Grandpa Nyo." Grandpa Nyo nodded. "Are you getting used to living here?" "It's pretty good. Free dungeons, free attributes, how could it be bad?" "Oh, right, Grandpa Nyo. What are the conditions for living on the third floor?" Lin Xiao inquired. He had learned from Qin Chuan that each floor of the temple dormitory was better than the last. Grandpa Nyo glanced at Lin Xiao, and while watering the flowers, said, "You want to live on the third floor? You're still far from it. Work harder. Give me a hint. At least let me have a goal to strive for." Grandpa Nyo cast a sidelong glance and said, "Reach level 40 before 20 years old, or reach the 100th floor of a dungeon, and you'll have a chance to live on the third floor." Just 100 floors? Lin Xiao was delighted. He would reach it very soon. Seeing Lin Xiao's joyful expression, Grandpa Nyo poured a basin of cold water on him. "What are you so happy about? Neither of these conditions is easy. Take Qin Chuan, for example. He's very talented and hardworking, but he only just reached level 40 and moved to the third floor 2 months ago. His dungeon floor count is also only at 100. Lin Xiao nodded repeatedly. Grandpa Nyo is right. I will work hard to move to the third floor as quickly as possible. After their chat, Lin Xiao returned to his room. Enter the Holy Temple Special Instance. A teleportation gate immediately appeared, taking Lin Xiao into the dungeon. In the distance, a black stone giant appeared, with eyes blinking all over its body. Beneath its feet, many stone soldiers followed. Lin Xiao directly summoned the Death Knight and the others. It can split after death? I'd like to see how you split. I'll just freeze you into ice shards. The Death Knight and Snow Girl doll led the charge as the main attackers, with the slime behind them providing magical support, and of course, the lucky spirit. Nana, Master. Can I roll the dice first this time? The lucky spirit held the dice, looking at Lin Xiao with pleading eyes. Roll the dice first. Lin Xiao nodded. Although rolling the dice first had a chance to buff the enemy, the buff effect could stack and persist. When facing tricky enemies, it could quickly resolve the battle. 6 points. Strength increased by 10%. Talent Gambler. Triggered. Reverse. Enemy strength increased by 10%. Talent Gambler. Triggered. Reverse. Enemy strength increased by 10%. Talent Gambler. Triggered. Reverse. Enemy strength increased by 10%. Seeing the lucky spirit roll 3 reverses in a row, Lin Xiao was speechless and couldn't help but say, "Lucky, your name and your ability are severely mismatched. Why don't you change your name? Maybe your luck will turn around."